Hi! We've got another monster here, Tomb Raider collectibles for the Shipwreck Beach. Between this shanty town and the mountain village, there are three pretty tricky ones. Anyway, this is where you enter from Summit Forest, and there's a GPS cache right there. We're going for this one first, simply because I accidentally picked it up. So there we are, GPS cache number 1. I've also put numbers on the side just because there's so much to do on this. I didn't bother with the others because they're relatively straightforward and we've got a map and stuff. But from the GPS cache, what you want to do is head towards this little hill with a path up the side. There's an XP box on the way, and when you get up here, here is your first cairn. Cairn, I think, is a Scottish word for a collection of small rocks, possibly Welsh, Gaelic, anyway, Celtic. I'll look it up. In fact, I'm going to pause the video right now and look it up. Sure enough, it is a Scottish Gaelic word that means man-made pile of stones. So there we go, Cairn Raider number 1. Anyway, drop down from there, you're going to find a GPS cache right next to a mine. It's there, there's the mine. Don't stand too close to it when you shoot it, or it will blow you up in the face, which is never a nice thing. There's the GPS cache, that's GPS cache number 2, and there is the mine. Now this patch is giving me quite a lot of micro stutter, so I apologise if that's wrecking the quality of the video. It's certainly frustrating my game playing experience. Anyway, from there you want to head back to the base camp this way. If it's your first time here, you'll get a cutscene after you pick this document up. And there's a document there on the table, that's document number 1. It's an endurance officer, Reyes, about Lara. And then directly above you on top of this is GPS cache number 3. So head around here and up here and you'll find the GPS cache there. Now if you haven't picked up the orienteering skill yet, you want to do it as soon as possible. It's really going to help out on this map because there's a lot of stuff that's in slightly awkward to find places. Anyway, there is document number 2 in a table through a door that you've got to pry open just the other side down from GPS cache 3. And then we're going to head down to the beach to grab GPS cache number 4 and mine number 2. So, excuse me, head down here. Don't forget you can hunt the crabs and the seagulls and the boars around here for experience and salvage too. But there's GPS cache number 4, and then you'll see this little sort of boat, half boat, wrecked boat, I don't know what it is. Floating platform. Anyway, and there's a mine out there, that's mine number 2. So if you're standing there, you can see it that way. Now from there, the story will take you this way, so that's the way we're going to go. I'm going through the story as we go and cutting it together. But head up this ladder, and then before you take the zip line and after you've taken that salvage, have a look down here and you'll see mine number 3. So blow that up and we're a third of the way through Minesweeper. These are really tricky, these mines, because they're just, because of the waves and everything else, they're a pain to find. Anyway, take the zip line down there, you'll have to kill a couple of guys on the boat probably, and you might see a document up there behind you. Now you can't get to it without carrying on this way, so climb up here and around to the right and up there. Shoot this thing to get the pulley mechanism for Jonah and Reyes, so you need that. And that will also drop the mast, creating a path for you to get this way. Now when you get here, there's 3 guys to kill, but before you grab the document we saw earlier, shoot the mine in the water there, and that's mine number 4. There we go, so facing north there. Then head around to the left here, and you will find relic number, what are we up to? 1. That's the first relic. It's a brown jade ink box. And if you flip it around, you'll find a secret thing for 10 experience. Then you can zipline your way down here and be frustrated by that XP box on the crate, which I can't work out how to get. It's annoying me. And then carry along the beach to the right, to the east, northeast? Yeah, to the east, and you'll find a GPS cache under this wrecked up old pier. And then right next to it is a mine. There. So shoot the mine as well, and that's mine number 5. Okay, from mine number 5, head back to the camp and drop off the pulley mechanism, and Jonah will give you the compound bow. And that's going to let you fire rope arrows into craggy walls, which is going to help you get a bit further. But before we do that, there's a couple of cairns that I forgot that I thought I needed the compound bow for, but I didn't, so I apologise for that. There's one here just on a little ledge, that's cairn number 2 there. And then the other one, if you head back up pretty much to where we started, so I apologise for this, you will find this here. You push that into there, and I thought I had to fire a rope into the wall and attach it to that, but you don't. You just push that, climb off it, or jump onto it, and then jump up there onto that little wall. and grab the cairn there. That's cairn number 3. There it is, there on the map. From there you want to head back to, here we go, to the base camp, and then follow the marker out onto this area. Fire your rope arrow across there, shimmy your way across here, and then climb up here. Now before you leap onto where that seagull always hangs out, have a look down to the right and you're going to see mine number 6. If the map ever disappears. I apologise. The map should have gone long ago.
What do you need exactly?
I would say I'll cut that out later, but now the audio is synced, so I can't. So you were stuck with the long map. Sorry. Anyway, that was the mine there. It's sort of around there. You can see it there. You can probably see it from a bunch of places, but I always try to get them as early as possible. Anyway, heading over here, if you keep bumping the survival instinct, it's on the left bumper on the Xbox controller, which is why I always say bumping it. But you'll find relic number 2? Number 1. Number 2. It's a little bunny, and if you look at the bottom of the bunny, you'll see a little sign that says Millie. There, and that's on the level that you come in at. Now there's another document right underneath you. Relic, sorry. And this is going to be an ink pot or something of that nature. Oh, it's the jade headrest, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. And I can't imagine a stained jade headrest is in any way comfortable for resting your head. But what do I know? Anyway, up from there is a GPS cache a little bit to the northwest, and what you want to do is head up. I go completely the wrong route here, and I try to jump onto that and fall in the water and end up starting back here, but that's not the end of the world. Make your way up however you like, and when you get to this bit, you run up here and you'll see that the GPS cache is just there. So jump over there to the right, and there it is there. That's GPS cache number 6. Now there's another one at the top of this mast here. So climb up the ladder. I kind of make a bit of a pig's ear of this. I think I can probably just jump from ladder to ladder, but whatever. At the top here you will find GPS cache number 7 there. And then you can make a flying leap onto the zip line if you're feeling bold. There you go. And come down this way. Now down here I'm afraid I do a little bit of toing and froing, but first we're going to grab this GPS cache down here, so ignore that ramp for the time being, although we're going to use that later. And there's a GPS cache in this alcove with a bunch of ammo. So grab that for 5 experience. I can't believe how little experience you get for GPS caches, but whatever. And there doesn't appear to be anything for getting them all, but again... there's a mine there, so just as you exit that alcove you'll see mine number 7 there. And in fact from there you can get mine number 8, but instead I elect to go and get cairn number 4 first. Sorry, I've got a lot of toing and froing here. But there is cairn number 4 down on the ground level there. So grab that. And then we're going to double back, apologies, this way. So just the way we've come to pretty much where we just shot that last mine. I'm really sorry. But head here and stick to the right, and then switch the shoulder that you look over. On the Xbox controller you click the left stick, I imagine it's the same on the PlayStation, but look that way and you'll be able to shoot that mine for mine number 8. That is out there. So there, if you're having trouble getting it, maybe climb up the structure and look back this way, but that's where it is. Anyway, from here we are climbing up the structure. There's a couple of guys you'll probably meet here. Climb your way up here, and before you leap off there, you are going to see mine number 9. It's just down there in the water. So with that shot, you can carry on your merry way and jump across here because we're going relic hunting. So climb up this wall here and you'll see the relic. You'll need to drop off the side here down to that XP box, and then just behind you on the floor is relic number 4. I think this is a toy train, maybe? Yeah, I think it belongs to Coco.
Another name.
Hello, Coco. Okay, from there, there's a GPS cache down here, which we probably should have got earlier, but I've dropped down here. The thing was, I thought that this isn't the most elegant way of getting it, and I'm kind of convinced there must be a better way, but I feel like I was cheating to get it that way, but it worked. So that's GPS cache number 9. There's a few more things to get on the ground level before we head back up. So what you want to do is head out this way, and we're going to find a GPS cache out here behind this mast to the left. It's GPS cache number 10. There. And then dead ahead we're going to find the final mine. And in fact the final cairn is directly above us, but we can't get up there just yet. We're going to have to go back up. But there's mine number 10, so thankfully no more mines to get. That's where it is, and there's a document now directly above us, but again we won't be able to get to that just yet. So then head back to this area where you zipline over to the other side. There's going to be a few guys to kill, so deal with them. I'll skip that, you know how to kill them. And dead ahead there is a tomb. But before we go into the tomb, just down to the left is a GPS cache, and then there's another one directly across from it. So drop down to that one first, that's GPS cache number 11. Ba-bloom! And then just run along hugging the cliff wall. We're going to go this way. Am I going to mark it? No, it's the one just to the east though, the other side of the tomb marker. And that's where number 11 was. But carry on this way, past this weirdy rope thing. And over here, and the GPS cache is right there. And again, if you're playing the story mode, you may alert a couple of guys. Now head into the tomb. This is tomb number 1. And just before you get there, it's actually tomb number 2, but we can't get into tomb number 1 yet. But there is relic number 5. That's a shaped jade something. I missed it, sorry. But anyway. Carry on through here up this ladder, and eventually you'll get to this area here, where there is a sort of gun emplacement thing. With no gun on it, an XP box, a crate in a sack, and relic number 6, a worn wallet. Now from there, we are going to head into the tomb proper. So that's where that is. We're going to be chasing the first of the treasure maps. So from here, this one's slightly confusing, but actually not too hard. You want to head up these steps where you will find a power switch. Activate that, you've got to get quite close to it, then head all the way back down here. This power console will now be available, that'll open that door. Shoot that raft there to burn the rope so that you can now pull the raft. There's a shotgun wall there to blow up with some shells in case you don't have any. And then rope pull this over this way. And use that to jump there to the right. Make sure you don't fall in the water or you will die. Then pull that to lift the light out to make the water non-electric for a short while. Pull this raft over here. Then pull the light up again and pull the raft one more time, and the light will stop on the raft, making the water safe to cross. Then head around here to the right where you'll see some stairs. Head up the stairs, and in here don't take the zip line down because behind you is the cache. Gasp of ore! Slight gasp. And we're going to get the Tomb Raider 1250 experience and treasure map 1. And that's going to reveal the relics even though we've got them all. So head back this way and out of the tomb, and when you're back out of the tomb we're going to grab cairn number 5. So from here go straight over there and then to where that tree is there, and then up this little scrambly wall just ahead there, and there is cairn number 5. So we're done with Cairn Raider. Yay, it's there. Okay, now around to the left here, you want to work your way up here and then across this beam here. Please excuse the dirty cut. And then you want to swing across there where we're going to find a document. You can't pull that yet. I missed. I needed to shoot. Craggy wall. And then zip line over. Climb up here. And there's document there. That's document number 3 on that table. And that is an ancient scroll. Now there's also a GPS cache tantalizingly close by, but we can't get that just yet. So what we're going to have to do is hit the research base, or the cliffside bunker, sorry, and get the pulley mechanism. Now when you come back from the cliffside base, this way, yes, sorry, I should really sped this up. You'll come here and you'll be able to tug this rope thing, and that's when you're going to be able to get through here. Now you've got that thing that you mash to yank down rope attached brick walls, obviously. I don't see how that makes her stronger than she was before, but I do appreciate being able to speed up ropes like that, I'll be honest. Anyway, drop down here and deal with these dudes.
Yeah, maybe the perfect place.
Poor guy's falling off the cliff. And then drop down here for GPS cache number 13, and we are nearly done, you'll be happy to hear. Not much now to go at all. We've got 1 tomb, 2 caches, and a single document. So from the camp, head to the tomb. It's out this way. You won't be able to open this until you've got the rope puller, because there's one of those rope brick wall things there which you'll need to pull open. Anyway, head in there and through that way, and eventually you'll make it here. What you need to do here is pry this. That will open that, which will allow this buoy to come underneath here. Then very quickly you want to run up here and then shoot this, or swing across there, then shoot that with your rope arrow. That'll pull this around, which the buoy will then knock further, putting that lever, swing arm, whatever it is, there that allows you to get up here and open the tomb. And I got a rifle part for this one, or a handgun part, sorry. I don't know why I get all my handgun parts from tombs. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I'll take it. Regardless, that is also your second map. Hurrah! So now we are really nearly done. If you're following along in the story will now lead you to the elevator. So from the elevator, or rather from the camp, head towards the elevator there. That's where the story marker will be. It's sort of to the northwest, up there. There's a GPS cache a little way up, so what you need to do here is use the rope dart thing puller to open that door. Then activate this handle here. The elevator will come down and you climb up the back wall. You know the way. And we're heading to the research base. Oh, I'll put a link to the cliffside bunker as well if you need that in the description. But heading this way, there's the GPS thing. It took me a couple of goes to get up here, but you can scramble this wall there. And then grab the GPS cache off the top. That's 14. And then we've just got a document and a GPS cache to go. Hurrah! So we need to drop down here. There's a big old salvage crate there, so don't miss that, because at this point the upgrades, or at least the good ones, are starting to get quite expensive, like grenade arrows. Oh, I love grenade arrows. So there, shimmy your way across here. Rope puller will help you there, and then make your way around this cliff face here and up to there. And then just around the back of this shimmy wall, you'll find document number 4. There. And that is another endurance officer. It's Whitman, my great discovery. And then right nearby is our final GPS cache. There. Don't go just yet. There'll be links at the end of the video to the next and previous ones. Cliffside Bunker if you need that, and also Shantytown, I think. We'll see in a second. But there is the map. We're all done. No, Summit Forest, of course. That was the previous one. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. We're nearly there. I've got to go back and do Mountain Village, which I'm not very excited about, but such is life. But I will see you in the next video. Bye.